And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Banshees taking on the Otters. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The Banshees, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Just missed.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the 0-1. In the air on the infield, Ramirez gets under it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Blake Snell.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-1.
Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ozzie Smith getting ready. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And they'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs, base is empty. Strike two.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out this side in the first. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Boyle goes 6 feet 7 inches, 240 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And that is out of play. Jenkins leads off first with one away. Out there to center. And that'll get down for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute. Finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Carson Williams swings through it for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, hung up in a rundown now. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, De La Cruz. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Ibanez.
On the ground to third, Beltre. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Citi Field, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Carson Williams. Just missed. And another ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And gone. A massive home run. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Stop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips a corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Gets him to chase after that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikes. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Snell back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Number 19.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Struck him out, looking with the off-speed stuff.
Ozzie
Albies at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. To third, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a foul out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to right. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Walker Jenkins. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1-1. That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Draws the walk there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
The first base
here is Freddie Freeman. His first at-bat was a strikeout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Walked his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, and now the DH, Elly De La Cruz. Swings through that one.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The batter,
and now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Duran makes the grab for the second out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. At the plate, Carson Williams. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Struck out swinging his first time.
Now pitching.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hit.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical runner. Goes again. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. Williams, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Infield comes in now. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate and get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runners at first and third. That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Now everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
And there's one down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. And he swings through that one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Fires to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on a line. Bautista makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. But one run does score on the play before the inning ends. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Have the left fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Break it away.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
The catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Butch Rodriguez. And a big swing and a miss.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Top 6. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Hader back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock.
Pitching change here. Lee Smith.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's fouled away. Going to count 1-2. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So up next, Adrian Beltre. He is struck out and he is walked. In the air, left field. Ibanez makes his way towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2 is the count.
Popped up. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams.
Second baseman.
He's already homered here in this one.
Williams.
And first offering is fouled off.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now, Jose Bautista.
Right number 19.
Just off the inside edge.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
The batter, number 1.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
To the right side, Freeman. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Ball 1, no strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. Albies has a beat on it. But the first baseman gets there instead. And there's one
Now
down.
The shortstop.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed. On the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. De La Cruz, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's down and in. And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Throw over to first. De La Cruz back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. Goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Line drive and foul ball. 2 outs. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The center fielder, number 32, Walker.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Walker Jenkins. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies throws to first. 3rd out. And we're back. And now Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Swing and a miss.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
Now pitching, Aroldis Chapman.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. 1 for 2.
Griffey Jr.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike
now
3.
Batting. Third base.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Slider right there.
0-1.
2 down. down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's out to center field. And that's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That one lifted to left. Ibanez makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Adrian Belcher. New pitcher now, Jeff Hoffman.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Full
one
count.
misses, and the count's full. In the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. Chapman, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ground ball, left side. De La Cruz on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Butch Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Now pitching, David Robertson.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
The first baseman,
now
number
2
5,
away.
Freddie.
2 outs, base is empty.
Freeman.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one down the line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
He's safe.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here is Carson Williams. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
One's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton Rushing. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. That one misses. And that's ball 3. That's ripped to right down the line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. One out, runner at second. De La Cruz getting ready to hit. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ellie falls victim to the K. So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that misses at a count now 2-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
Ozzie.
Pinch hitter coming on. Shohei Ohtani.
Now plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Robertson back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Adios, pelota, and they're on the board. It's 5-1.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
In the air, left side. Durant hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
The batter,
He's
number
2 outs away. Now the number
Ozzie.
2 hitter, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped towards third. Throw on to Freeman. Now only 1 out remaining. Now a chance for Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3.
Griffey Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one pushed to the left and foul. This could end it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Well struck left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And here is Jose Ramirez.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.